My loves, let's do a reading for the lunar eclipse. Start with Libra. It's for October 28th. So Libra, you have another air sign. Could be someone, like think of this as an archetype. They want to move forward quickly with you at the Chariot. Okay, you've been waiting for this offer. You're going to be celebrating it when it comes in. Some type of decision you're going to have to make, okay? You could be deciding whether you're going to move forward with this person or just deciding what you want. Like the holidays are going to be really nice for you. Okay. They're coming in with some clarity. They're no longer juggling people or even their own emotions. I feel like they've gotten this all straightened out. It is coming in with a Tower. Like it's going to shock the crap out of you. Okay. This person doesn't want to let you go. Could also be dealing with a fire sign, or this is your energy. Okay. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. You got to check all placements. You're intuitive. Like you literally turned your back on this person. You see how she's looking away? And when they lost you, now they want you back. I'm hearing that song, I Want You Back. All right, so you're going to have to make a decision, Libra. Next one, Scorpio. You also have some type of message coming in here. I have the Page of Wands trying to pop out. Okay, you've been waiting for this message to come in about this commitment, or you've been waiting for this person to commit to you. I mean, they want to take you off the market. They see that you are single, ready to mingle. At the Hierophant. And then the Hangman, but in reverse. So that, for me, is no longer waiting. A lot of changes. This person has made a lot of changes. So have you. I feel like you've had this glow up. This person has been watching your social media too. Maybe like under a fake account or somehow keeping an eye on you. For some of you, you haven't even talked to this person. Like 6 months, 6 years. Yeah, you're not going to be waiting long. This came out in the last reading. They're no longer all over the place, okay? 3 of Wands. This is you seeing your manifestations coming in, you seeing your ships coming in. You have been so focused. I know I keep going, but I keep getting information. You've been so focused like on your career, on your money. Like for some of you, you have a new home or you're decorating, I don't know, something around the home. Or you've just been a real homebody. You've also been able to, I'm getting pulled to the Pentacles, but also the feminine sign on her dress. You've been able to really learn how to manage your masculine and your feminine energy to your, like to help you. Whereas before, I feel like you would switch in and out of, everyone has masculine, feminine energy. You'd switch in and out, especially in relationships. You tended to do more work in the relationship, try to move the relationship forward. You turn your back on this person. You're doing a lot of work on yourself. And again, now they see this glow up. I'm getting pulled to all the yellow here. For me, that's healing. Like you've had to heal a lot of the patterns from the past. I love that for you. And let's do Sag. I keep looking down at my list here because I lose track. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you've just been in hermit mode. Like for some of you, you've had like a massive upheaval. You're trying to, like, you're working on your self-worth. You no longer sabotage yourself. Okay, with you, there's going to be, you may have this fear coming up, like in the future with relationships. You may have this fear that you're going to slide back to the old you. The old you, like, who didn't have boundaries. This isn't going to resonate for everyone. The old you who maybe was always in their masculine energy. Whatever, your old behaviors. You can't. It's impossible for you to go backwards. And I say this in my coaching group all the time. It's impossible for all of the work that you've done on yourself. It is now impossible for you to forget about you. It is impossible for you to abandon yourself like you used to. Let go of those fears because you have this offer coming in. Could be a job, could be work, could be money. Okay, you have this offer coming in. You're in or moving into this Queen of Pentacles energy. Very secure. She knows her worth. I'm getting pulled to her staring at this pentacle. She's not looking in the 3D to determine how she should feel about herself. She just looks within and she sees herself for who she really is. And then moving towards success. I love this for you guys. All right, next one. Capricorn. Okay, you have a lot of changes coming in. The next 2 months, you're going to be really busy. January 15th. January 15th is going to be significant for you guys. I feel like there's a huge shift coming in for you. Yes, it is. Yes. Okay. If you've been feeling like you're not getting the money, you're not getting the love, you're always left out in the cold, nothing is working out, you've been spinning your wheels, you're working so hard. I feel like for 2 years. For some of you, it's like a long freaking time. You're like, I've done everything. I've done all the work. I've tried. I'm doing everything I could, or I've done everything I could to move forward. You're going to catch a really big break here. You're moving into a much more abundant period of time with the Four of Wands. Very secure. This is feeling left out, scarcity, lack mindset. Literally. Like it's like a switch flips, and then you move into this four of Wands energy. A lot of security. The Four of Wands represents the four walls to the home, holding everything up, giving the roof, giving everything stability. You've been through like a lot of chaos. And now it's time. All this yellow. Yellow for me is healing. Literally a brand new start. Some of you are moving homes, buying homes. I feel like for some of you, you're getting approved for a home, like a mortgage, or like the house of your dreams. It's like you got approved for it. For others of you, this is that relationship that you've been wanting, the commitment that you've wanted. Let's see who this is. Could be dealing with a Cancer. This person want, okay, if it's a love offer, doesn't matter. Whatever it is going to come in fast. Again, like a switch gets flipped. You've learned this lesson in self-love. Okay? You've learned how to balance out your emotions too. For some of you, you've been so used to pushing them down. And others of you, it's like you're always in your emotions. Some of you have you could have a Cancer moon. You got to check all your placements. You may have some Cancer placements because I'm feeling like those people, you've been in your feelings big time. But you're moving into a very stable, secure portion of your life. The Chariot is always, for me, always moving from one situation to a better situation. Literally could be moving jobs. Ooh, I just got the chills, which is confirmation for what I'm about to say. This person is a risk taker. They're ready to take risks. They have no F's to give. They're ready. All right, Capricorn. How about Aquarius? Okay. You could be traveling for work. But I feel like more so you've been traveling in your mind. Off in space, which isn't a bad thing. You may daydream a lot. And when you feel emotion, when you let yourself feel emotion, it gets deep. That broken heart hurts everybody. But when you experience it, it's even deeper. It hurts bad. You may be avoidant too. If you tend to attract in, there's a couple different reasons why we do this, but you tend to attract in people who are in a third party, people who choose work over you. People that live far away, people who are not very committal. For some of you, it's because you don't believe that you're chosen, you don't believe you're a priority. But for some of you, you do have a fear of commitment. And it's almost like you purposely gravitate towards those people. A massive lesson in self-worth. No longer, your emotions, you got your emotions in control. This is coming up a lot. In the past, you were up, down, like this water in the background. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That Katy Perry song, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind? It's almost like you've felt like this for a long time. You don't have control over your life, but now you've got it under control. Or moving into a period of time where you have it in control. On the Page of Swords. Some type of message, communication. It's going to shock the hell out of you. This person wants to move forward with you. Okay, I'm getting pulled to the water here too. Aww. All right, this is someone that you walked away from in the past. Okay, you're no longer walking away from them. They have been spying on you. They have been checking you out. Okay, they're coming in with this Tower. 6 of Swords, taking you from this chaotic water, turbulent times, into much calmer waters. You see what I mean about this water? Okay, like no longer up and down, up and down, up and down. No longer chaotic. Okay, you're moving into a much better time. 6s are going to be significant for you guys. 2s and 8s may also be significant. But you're moving towards success. Okay, especially I'm getting pulled to the wreath. So especially around the holidays. For some of you, you're like ready to decorate for Christmas. Like, start feeling like it's Christmas now, because you'll bring this in faster. You know how you feel, especially when you're a kid, waiting for Santa to come? That excitement, if you celebrated that holiday. That excitement, the anticipation. Get in there right now. That's going to bring all of this in faster for you. Like, be happy. Be like, okay, it's coming. I can relax. Let's go have fun. All right, Aquarius, that's for you. Let's do Pisces. Finally following your intuition. I feel like you switch back and forth. Sometimes you follow it, sometimes you don't. You regret when you don't follow it, though. You are highly intuitive. You are jumping timelines. If you haven't let go, there's something you know you need to let go of. People, places, things, habits. If there's something that you haven't let go of and you know you have to let it go, let it go. Because that's holding you in the timeline that you don't want to be in. You're not letting go of the dream. You're letting go of the resistance. You're letting go of the story that you can't have what you want. Okay? You're not letting go of the thing that you want. People get confused. Like when I tell them you gotta let go, it's no, you don't give up your dream. You don't give up your desire. You don't give up the person that you want. You let go of the story that you've been telling that you can't have it. And you're gonna, like I'm seeing a slingshot, you're gonna catapult. All right, you have this King of Cups coming in. I read for the feminine. I'll tell you. Okay, celebrating. This love offer is coming in. This person could be water sign. Don't get hung up on signs. More like archetypes for me. Think of their personality, how they present themselves, okay? This person, both of you, but it's interesting that this person also really feels things deeply. You're both moving into a period of time where you're going to feel much more stable. Like those emotions are going to even out for you. I'm getting pulled to the way that I get pulled to certain things on the cards and then I get pictures in my head. So I'm getting pulled to the way that his feet are now on this cement. He can dip his toe into the water. Water is emotions. He could dip his toe in here. and still feel them. And these emotions are still there, but he's on much more solid ground right now. And he's unbothered by those emotions. So take that how it resonates for you. And then this Three of Cups. Okay, celebrating. I have Nine of Cups at the bottom. Like you feeling very secure, very satisfied. All cups here, okay? Cups is emotions. And I keep talking about it. Okay, this person may have a couple offers. It's funny because you have Three of Cups here and you have three men that showed up. Pisces, what are you doing? Now, for me, when all three of these gentlemen come out, this can represent one person who is embodying all of these characteristics, who has their emotions under control, who's very stable, secure, who has sharp boundaries, can be a little sharp with their tongue too. I'm getting pulled to the sword. Very intellectual. For others of you, it's like three different people coming in. For sure, one or two of those are past people. If you don't want a person back, just keep scrolling. Just keep moving. Okay. Offering you this stability, security. Could be a job offer as well. And the Ten of Pentacles for me is the ultimate in terms of security, stability. Red is going. The color red is going to be significant for you. I listen. You got to take it as it. I'm getting pulled to the red robe that this person has, like over here, and then on this card. So maybe wear more red. Red lipstick. But I'm feeling the sense that even though this person is very secure, stable, you can rely on them, they're dependable, they're also going to be, there's going to be a lot of passion here in this connection. All right, Pisces. All right, let's do Aries. Okay, Aries, you got the Tower. Let's see what that's about. Needing to be outside more, like needing to get outside more. Of the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Things turning in your favor. You've been blocking this fortune. You're blocking it from coming in. You also feel very defensive. I'm getting pulled to the way that these wands are sticking out of the ground. In his mind, he's defending himself. He thinks that there are people holding those wands coming at him. There's no one there. They're just stuck out of the wall or stuck in the ground. So there's something that you believe is preventing you from moving forward. Right? I'm getting pulled to where this is like a compass. You want to go in a certain direction, but you believe that you're blocked. But you're not. You're not really blocked. You got to let that story go. Or at least stop trying to, right? Like we try to manifest the middle. We think that what we want, we have to take exactly these steps to get there, but you don't. That's what you think, but that's not necessarily the only way that what you want, whatever is on the end of this that you want, that's not the only way. You have to get out of, I mean, Aries, you guys could be really stubborn. I have an Aries moon, so I get that. There's more ways to get what you want. You have your focus just on this way because that's all you're aware of. What if I told you there are an infinite number of ways that you could have what you want? You have to stop trying to control the middle. You have to stop trying to, it has to happen this way, and then this, and then this, and then that. No, it doesn't. You can literally just jump timelines. You can literally just wake up tomorrow with your manifestation. Instead of the 900,000 steps that you think you're supposed to go in. 7s are going to be significant. Like lucky 7. For some of you, you should play the lottery, like slot machines, dice. I'm seeing 777. That's not for everybody. But if you feel lucky. Okay, you could be dealing with another Aries. I have the Emperor, but he slid in like sideways. But I feel like for you, you tend to slide into your masculine energy. You have an opportunity. I have to cover these up. You have an opportunity, okay? If this is a person that you want to be with or someone in the future, you have an opportunity, but you're preventing yourself from going through this transformation. Like you're just so stuck on it has to happen exactly this way. And you wake up in the morning and step 2 doesn't happen. And you're like, that's it. It's not going to happen. Like I'm getting pulled to the sun and the moon on these cards more so than anything. I have to cover these up. This is feminine energy. This is masculine energy. There's some kind of swap that you're doing. You have an opportunity to heal this, okay? If you let go of this, the middle, how you think it's supposed to happen. 8s are going to be significant too. Okay, for some of you, this is a brand new person. I mean, others of you, it's a person from the past that you walked away or they walked away. For those of you looking for a new relationship, like soulmate energy, and we're all soulmates, but soulmate energy, this person could be taller, could be older. I read for the feminine. So like that person, I'm getting pulled to the difference in size. You've been manifesting this. You've been planting these seeds. There's some kind of frustration though. Again, it's like you're stuck in this. It has to happen this way. It doesn't have to happen that way. And if you could just let that go, yeah, you're focused on the wrong thing. Now, for some of you, this is about letting go of a person and walking away from them. But I'm getting pulled to the way, like this card for me is always about you're focused on the wrong thing here. You're crying over these cups that have spilled over when you have a 2 of cups like right behind you. You're not seeing it though because you're stuck in this mindset and you're just focused on what's not working out. You gotta shift your focus. One more card. The Knight of Wands. I asked on your energy. This night starts and then stops, like comes in and then runs out. If it's a project that you've started, or a relation, like whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, it's like 3 steps forward, 5 steps back. You're way too focused on the past and how things have unfolded for you in the past, and way up in your head. You got to get out of your head. I'm going to stop even pulling cards. You know what you need to do. You got to get your shit together. There's something that you need to change here. There's something you need to let go of. People, places, things, habits. Or the way you think something has to unfold. All right. Let's do Taurus. Taurus, you've had your head down. Like, you're just working. I feel like you tend to just focus on work. There's this sense of working, like doing my job, whatever it is that I do, because it's the only source of success, the only source of fulfillment. Like the only time somebody's clapping for me or in my corner, okay? You got to get out of your head too, and you're focused on the things that haven't worked out for you. Now you have an opportunity to heal this. I have the 4 of Swords in, like, almost in the upright. Placements are just timing for me. But I have the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So watch Aries. You may have Aries placements. I feel like you could be dealing, like it could be an Aries Taurus thing happening here. You're very much focused on the wrong thing. But it starts with you overthinking. And then that like snowballs. Yeah. Taurus, you could be dealing with Aries, because I have this Emperor at the bottom of my deck. I'm getting a really weird headache too. I don't normally get headaches. All right. If you could get, I have Temperance, but in reverse. Okay. So if you could get grounded, she's got 1 foot in the water, 1 on the ground. And her emotions are nice and balanced. You have this person that wants to come in, this offer, these messages. Could be job, could be money, could be a person. Like I'm seeing the Lovers with the Angel. You're not trusting. You're being guided. You're being guided in the direction to what you want. But you're not listening to your intuition, and you're not trusting that things are going to work out for you. Okay, if you can get, I freaking said, what did I tell you? The Lover's card. Okay, I don't really need tarot cards. I just get the messages. I get the images in my head. You're being guided towards this person. I also have the Fool. We have a lot of major arcana here. When you get balanced, on my YouTube channel, there's a video like grounding, cord cutting. It's like 6 or 7 minutes. Go and do that every single day. Do it every time the anxiety, every time those thoughts start to creep in, go and do that. Pull your energy back. Because once you get this under control, out of nowhere, okay, the Tower, and this person comes in. I have to cover this up. For some of you, it's a new person. For others of you, it's a person that you've been trying to manifest. You got to trust. You have to trust that this is going to work out for you. You are being guided, okay? If there's anything that you hear from this reading, you're being guided. Start trusting yourself. Start listening to your intuition and get the hell out of your head. All right, Gemini. Let's see. Gemini, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Or you could be attached. Like the devil. Trying to come out. Okay, for some of you, you've been waiting for this offer. Now, you see how they have their backs? The offer's coming. You have to stop focusing on it. You have to leave something behind. People, places, things, habits. Because the offer's coming and it's going to put you in the 9 of Cups. But you have to let go of all the other stories. This is about leaving behind a timeline over here and jumping into a new timeline with this person. The timeline where you're waiting is this timeline over here. You have to let that go. You have to move towards the timeline where you're together. You have the offer. It's done. You're together. It's 5 years. You're together. You're married. You have babies. Whatever. You have to only focus on that story, what you want, instead of what you don't want. That's going to put you in this 9 of Cups. Very happy. Very satisfied. One more card. You're attached, though. I can't make it any more simple. If you do exactly what I tell you to do in this video, you will get what you want. I'm teaching you quantum jumping. I'm teaching you how to get what you want from where you're at right now. And that's the happily ever after, Gemini. All right, let's do Cancer. Cancer. You're like holding on for dear life. Clinging to the past. Even though, like, why? Why are you clinging to the past? So the Knight of Cups in reverse. And when I said, well, when we get that straightened out, then you have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so how do we bring in this Knight of Cups? How do we turn him around? Could be dealing with a Libra. there's some type of truth that you need to face with this justice. And when you do, then everything balances out. I'm getting pulled. This is for you. I'm getting pulled to the sword. And seeing like the sword of truth. There's some type of truth that you need to face. Okay. I asked what it is. You gotta let go of the feeling like you're left out in the cold, feeling like nothing ever works out for me. Everything is so hard, right? This is like, I have to work so hard just to get a little tiny thing, and I'm always left out in the cold. Nothing ever works out for me. Boo hoo 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 hoo. That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get. Or, right, like I'm seeing the Two of Swords. Or you could focus on all your success and the 9 gazillion million things that have turned out perfectly fine for you, instead of the 0.0000001% that hasn't worked out for you. You're focused on the 0.00001% thing that didn't work out for you, when everything else has worked out for you. Pick. Do you want this? Or do you want this? If you want this, focus on this. Change your thinking. I'm always successful. Everything does actually work out for me. If you want more of this, then keep crying, keep saying how hard it is, and nothing ever works out for you, and you're always left out in the cold. That's it. All right, Cancer. You know what to do. Let's do Leo. I have the air conditioner right here, so it gets loud. Leo, like you have a lot of stuff coming in. For some of you, you've been just feeling like you're stuck. Like Leo, okay. Taking all this action. There's like a dam, though, that's going to break and bring you all this stuff that you've been working towards. I said this in another video. James Clear's Atomic Habits. Changing one habit in like the course of a year has a compounding positive impact on your life by like almost 30%, roughly about 30%. Imagine in 1 year, just changing one tiny little habit improves your life by 30%. So all of the things that you've changed, all of the action that you've taken, all like you remained committed to it, even though you wanted to give up. Like it's all about to come in for you. The Tower in a great way. Like for some of you, it's like, for some of you, it's like getting a part in a movie, like stardom. So Ace of Cups and Six of Pentacles. I'm seeing Six of Wands as well. So sixes are going to be significant for you. This is that self-love. You had to learn the hard way. This is all the tears that you've cried, all the blood, sweat, tears, everything that you've put in. It's now coming back to you. These scales have to be balanced. These scales, like with justice. Could be dealing with a Libra as well. Okay, Leo. Get ready to receive, okay? Stay in your feminine energy. You got the money and the love coming in. Like, get ready to receive. It's all coming. Everything. All right, so I'm getting pulled to the wheat down here. Like, it's time. It's time to harvest that wheat. Right? Like, you've been planting the seeds. Think of that, like the habits that you've been changing. All of the action that you've been taking. You've been planting the seeds. It's time now to reap the rewards. Let's get one more. Like, just relax. Four of Pentacles. You've been holding on to things so tightly out of fear. That scarcity, lack mentality. Like, oh my God, I better hold on to this because I'll never get that again. I feel a sense of relief. Okay? Just relax. And the Sun. This is that rebirth. Just get ready. All right, last but not least, my Virgos. And Leo, like with the Sun is Leo. Like, you've been able to balance out. The Sun is also masculine energy with the Empress and then the Sun there. You've learned how to, like a shapeshifter, which is a good thing, flow very nicely in and out of your masculine and feminine energy. If there's some type of fear that you're going to slide back into your masculine energy in the relationships or forget yourself, don't even worry about it. It's not going to happen. It can't. It's impossible for it to happen. Virgo. Money, money, money. What's that song? Money, money, money. You have money, money, money coming in. Okay, you could have a love offer coming in. Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is a message, like a notification that the money's on its way. This could be from an old job, an old lawsuit, something from the past. Okay, this could be a love offer from a person from the past. But like, sheesh, you go from this to this. Like, Ten of Pentacles for me is the ultimate in terms of security, stability, like generational wealth. For others of you, this is like if you're trying to buy a house, I'm getting pulled to the house in the back here. If you're trying to buy a house, you're investing something. If you're looking to invest in a house, it's like you go from this small pentacle overnight, like a Bitcoin thing, right? Overnight, it just blows up. Rags to riches kind of thing. Now, in love, could be dealing, I'm feeling Cancer vibes. You could be dealing with a water sign because this, I read for the feminine. So the masculine is giving me that King of Cups energy. very, could also be Pisces too. You're more practical. They're in their feels. But it's like a nice balance between the two of you. Like, you may love to get flowers. This person maybe giving you flowers, sending you flowers, especially around the holidays. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Like even like a poinsettia or something. But you love it, whatever it is that they give you. This person is very generous. I'm getting pulled to all the cups that he's given all of these cups to her, like as gifts. He has a lot to offer. 3 of Cups at the bottom. Again, I'm feeling a lot of water. You could have water in your chart. This person could have water in their chart. You got to check all placements. I mean, they want this commitment with you. Like a very public. I'm seeing like in the Catholic Church, the stained glass windows, all of that. Like the whole 9 yards they want with you. Like you're hitting the jackpot. You're hitting the jackpot here. You've been actively trying to manifest this though. So I'm getting pulled to down here, one of these pictures. It looks like he's like journaling. And I'm seeing someone like just writing out affirmations, writing it out, saying affirmations over and over and over. Okay, so you got some messages coming in. One more card. I literally saw this with the 6 of Cups. Okay? Like, this person is very generous. They have everything to give to you. They're going to give you everything. I get different meanings from the cards. The meaning that I'm getting from this card, again, with that 6 of Cups, how I was getting pulled to all these gifts, or these cups, as if they were gifts that he's given to you. And that's 7 of Cups. And I mean, this is random. I'm getting pulled to the snake in the cup up there. For some of you, you've gone through the Kundalini awakening. You've gone through like a rebirth after rebirth after rebirth. By Christmas, I'm getting pulled to the wreath in there. By Christmas, just expect that this is all going to work out for you. Okay? Like, just chill out. Relax. All right. I love you guys. Enjoy.